Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sony channel. Today we're back on 11 Easy Gaming. 11 Easy on probably the worst map for it ever, called Vertigo. And we are also on the bad side of Vertigo. But I guess 11E isn't really that big of a traditional division. So I think traditional good and bad side arguments don't really apply to it. I mean, they do, but I'll explain it a little bit later. What I think is that 11E kind of like wants to live in the forests. You want to use your Segies that you mediocre stealth. You want to use your ATGM cars that you have a good stealth. You want to use your VLRAs that you have good stealth. You want to use your decent infantry and everything to chill in the forests and everything and chill in the towns. So like even though this here is harder to attack, you're probably never gonna attack frontally here. And you probably wanna chill in the forests here, and it's much easier to contest this point here if you're chilling in the forest here than it is to contest this point from chilling in the forest here. Uh, so I mean, this side might be better for 11E. I'm not sure. 11, if you want to play in the forests around here, then this side here definitely has an advantage. Not a huge one though, and this isn't really traditional play. So in traditional play, he got the better side. Fat Kid, uh, you know, fan of mine. He told me, "Hello, I like your YouTube channel. Or I love your YouTube channel in the fucking in-game chat." So shout out to Fat Kid playing Second Panzer Gran. So I'll explain you my thinking since I already said that LAONE kind of wants to fight in the forests and use its good stealth and mediocre stealth bullshit it has in its deck. I kind of deployed that way. I wanted to grab the left side and the middle, and then my plan was to, I expected him to bomb rush here. Because there's absolutely nothing I can do to stop him, honestly. I have Milan 2s, I have some Gazelle Hots, and, maybe Paramarines chilling here, but outside of that, absolutely nothing to stop him. Segis can contest him. I can't really air spam him if he concentrates his AA, etc. So I just expected a full bomb rush here. So what my plan was, get this, try and contest this, and then as he's pushing here, I wanted to do a healer drop into his back zone, and this is why I am pushing my Segericon and VBL Milan all the way around here. The Segericon is, sorry, the wrong thing. Segericon is gonna go here, and then get into this spot and try and shoot people in the ass, basically, as they go down this road. And then I'm just gonna heal or drop from here. As you can see, Fat Kid didn't really deploy like I expected him to, so it's gonna turn into a shit fiesta pretty fast. I already talked about the 20mm VLRA. I'm putting it here. Tsur here, and one P4 Milan right here. So that's it for that's in the middle. One Puma head, very good optics, 40% ECM. This is the same price as the MI8 one, but the MI8 one has 8, what is it called, 8 HP. So if this hits one also hit, it dies. Like one Chaparral hit, one Roland hit, etc. So pretty please price buff for this. Hit has 6 HP, bro, at least 10 points. Whatever. Gazelle Celtics, 2 Gazelle Celtics, talked about it in the last one. It's fucking ridiculously OP. Gazelle Cannons, the reason why I deploy Gazelle Cannons at the start is to bully his infantry because I know he has no forward deploy AA, and that he has pretty good forward deploy as well. He has FS Jaegers. I deploy, a bunch of shit here with the VLRA, and then I deploy a bunch of Sur because I don't expect him to really contest this at all. As I said, I expect him to bomb rush down. And, maybe contest this a little bit, but not much. Gazelle Hot, Gazelle Cannon, everything to try and guard from the Luxes, but the Luxes are going down the middle. So let's go over to my opponent's perspective. Gets FS Jägerführer, pretty good. FS Jägerführer right here, also very good. He decided to, contest this, defend here, contest the center, and contest this. It's definitely, a way to play. So FS Jäger going right here. He could have gone into this building pretty, confidently. FS Jäger here as well. Double looks and one Jäger Aufklärer. So pretty good, pretty decent infantry, followed by a Gepard behind. I would like to see some ATGMs at the start, but I guess he didn't want to deploy it because of the murders. So 2 murders going here and then 1 murder going. Sorry, where is the fucking murder going? Murder is going all the way here, yeah. And the rest of his horror deployment is going here. And he buys an iHawk and double Gepard, so that's pretty good for him. I'm gonna cast from my perspective. I'm gonna see if gonna see how this game develops. I also deploy for deploy AA, not for deploy AA, for deploy CVs. I think it's pretty fucking important to get a tick, as fast as possible with this division. Because most of the time you're gonna beat your enemy on points more so than killing them on the map. Like the last video was way more of a outlier than it really is a reality. So Tresur Para kills the Jaeger Aufklärer in the thing. He puts a recon here. I thought it was an ATGM and I was pretty scared. F-16A up, going for the Gazelle Cannon. Both Luxes die to the Chasseur. Gazelle Cannon goes down, and then the Celtics do their job. As you can see, ridiculously broken. Ridiculously broken. He buys the Gepard first tick, and this here is contesting pretty hard. He's utilizing this building, which is hilariously broken. What can you do? Buy a Mirage because I was scared of the F-16, but I guess I was scared for nothing. Kind of wasted points there. He kills the Puma yet with the Gepard. As you know, Specs don't really give a shit about ECM. This here is working out completely fine. I put 1 Paramarine right here because of the Apilas. If there's a vehicle coming here, you're just gonna die. So I try and push up, a tiny bit of Gazelle Cannons and everything because I don't see any AA, but he has a Gepard going right here. FS Jaegers is gonna beat the little shit out of just the Chasseur. And these 20mm are providing crucial fire support for this FS Jaeger. He's trying to move this FS Jaeger up to intercept P4. He's hiding this Gepard very well. Should have had an ATGM here and it would shoot him in the ass. This here is should have been pulled back, but it didn't. The Sege is going on his journey. More Gazelle Cannons and all of the trucks are being sold, so I'm getting more income. I try to, pat the CV all the way back in here, but, because he took the point, and that's it. And this is probably one of the first scenarios for 11E ever. We are on an equal tick 3 minutes into the game, so that's fucking horrible for us. So, as I said, Airmobiles and Airmobile CV going right here. Gonna go from this side instead of the planned side here. But what can you do? Can't really stick to the plan always. FS Jaeger, one of them died. The other one is barely holding out. The Chasseur is hit the Gepard once, but because it has 3 frontal armor and this is only 15 pen, it survives. Gazelle Cannon goes down, Chasseur goes down, and he secured the center. So that's also horrible for me. What can I do? P4 Milan shooting at the Marder does nothing. The Gazelle Celtic is also gonna die to the Gepard, I think, unless I move it. Ihawk misses. Tragic for him. And the Sege Recon is basically in its place, where it's supposed to be. 2 Airmobiles and an Airmobile CV. This Airmobile CV is only 3 HP and has no AT, which is rather sad, but you can't choose everything. So we're locked in a stalemate, and I don't think I traded favorably at all. So I have to make something happen. Unimog gets destroyed by the Sege. Shoots the Jaguar in the ass, but it doesn't one-shot it, and then shoots another time and hits. But thankfully that happens. So his Jaguar is gone. He has an iClock that he is moving around because it fired at me once. Very good from him. 20mm doing quick work of this Bopa. Is he gonna kill it? No. Lol. So I am just trying to get into this now. My only chance of salvation, literally. I get a Jugger seat because I know he has an iHawk and everything. So if he has any AA here, I want to suppress it. I get one of the... I get my only seed missile off, and it kills the Gepard. So that's great, but there's another Gepard going right here, and the iHawk 360 no-scopes this Super Puma. So I think both airmobiles are gonna die, and only the command is gonna drop. So that's absolutely tragic. But the mission accomplished is that I'm capping the point, and I'm on a +2. So disaster averted. We are on a plus fucking tick. Finally, should have been on a plus tick since the start, but my opponent stopped me pretty well. These two bullpucks on the Sege. I moved the Gazelle Celtics over this hill to try and deal with it. I smoke off, but even if I didn't, it would fucking miss. And these Gazelle Celtics are just gonna do their work. FS Jägerführer going right here to contest the point, so pretty good play for him. As I said, I have no AT here. I only have 3 men and a smoke grenade. So Puma Head dies again from the Gepard. Gepard doesn't care about ECM. So I'm trying to get my guy out to not die from the Gepard. Then he jumps into the building again. Then I tell him to go in active behavior and smoke himself. So he can't really kill me. Another Sege Recon because he's pushing up the Gepard to I beat him with the Celtics, and the Sege Recon is gonna miss. And then it's gonna hit, and then he dies. So that's it. Only a +2 tick. So I'm trying to get more airmobiles into here. But when I see these Gepards and these Milans, I keep smoking myself here. Sege Recon dies to any autocannon in the game because it has 2 frontal armor and has 8 HP. It has 8 HP on top of it, so it can't survive anything. So Jaguar Seed and Jaguar HE here, I want to get this CV out. So I bomb it. The Seed 2 gets another Gepard, thankfully. And now this is a +4 tick for me secured. These airmobiles are like, when I saw the Gepards and the Marders, I was like, nah, I'm not going in. I'm just gonna go and bring them back. Get a helicopter supply to heal the Celtics. Mirage 2000, I have no idea what it was doing. And he's just moving his blob from here to contest this. Pretty smart from him. I can boom up my helicopters. I mean, I try and do some angles, but Gepard has 2800 meter range, can't do shit about it. This Commandant Airmobile is sitting here smoked. And he's trying to push his Marders here. So finally a +4 tick from me. As I said, I have to run away with my CV. This 20mm is gonna try and stop the Panzergren, but he's gonna go out of LS. Gonna try and move this FS Jägerführer. I don't see it on the way he moved it, so that's a pretty good play from him. And now he's starting to push from middle here because I really have absolutely nothing. I've been trading really badly this whole game. One Gazelle Celtic goes down because the Gepard doesn't, care about RNG. Now he's pushing up and everything. His Panzergrens reach the other side. Virbil and Milan with good stealth is there to say hello. What can he do? Nothing. Get a LGB. This is hilariously overpriced. But what can you do? I don't know. I think I wanted to kill the Gepard with it. So I buy a bunch of Sege Recon and Par Milans. This VBL Milan is invisible to this FS Jaeger, which is a very good recon. Or maybe it's visible but it's out of range. Okay, it's visible but it's out of range. Fair enough. Leopard 105 goes down here, dies to, I think, the fucking Milan thing shot, but then the Milan thing dies as well. Unlucky. Leopard one of my Segas here died, but I managed to clear out the Gepard. He buys a Tornado AT. Will I smoke it out in time? I will. Another Jaguar Seed, and I try and get the LGB on target. It doesn't want to drop, and then the seed fires, and will it get this? And it will. 61% accuracy. I max out my seed. Is it good? Probably not. I mean, it's hitting its targets, thankfully, but it only has one missile, so it's really RNG. Tornado AT goes down to my shit, so I'm trading really good in the air. He shouldn't have contested me so much in the air. This FS Jaeger full smoky sums in the building, but he forgets that he's still visible in the building, so I move my commander with a bunch of FAMASes here. F16AA, because I realized that he moved all of what he had here. I was like, I'm just gonna start contesting this as well. My commander is gonna kill his commander, and he's too slow pushing this, but he doesn't know, Mother 183 kills this. I'm just a bad player, man. Sege Recon is shooting with this with fucking machine gun. He can't really gun run this. Very unlucky, and thankfully I purchased Thermobilsk because he has an FS Jaeger I don't know anything about here. So I get a bunch of Gazelle cannons and everything. He kills one of the Super Pumas, but too late, I'm already landing here. This push here, my Paramarine for some reason move up. And now he's being targeted by autocannons. Try and get this Paramarine into here. This Milan 2 is doing Milan 2 work. He has a bunch of planes up and a bunch of AA. Mirage 2000. I switch targets, I guess. Kills the F16 and then gets out. So pretty good trade for me. Jaguar seed up. He turns off his thing, or never mind, he doesn't, and then it kills the iHawk. So really good RNG for me here. I think my Jaguar seed dies here though. Yep. So that's where my streak ends. My Commandant Parua dies here because it was sitting there for 10 minutes for no reason. And this Paramarine, are just dying here from all the fire support. Really bad trades. I lose this, but again this. And we're gonna be reverting to the original plan of dropping into his back zone. So, I'm scrabbling defenses here. Highly unfortunate, this 20mm is shooting here. He has a Gepard here. I guess he's scared of me doing this again from here. But in reality, if he's scared of that, he should have just gotten a Gepard here. And it would be solved. This Paramarine buying crucial time. This is using its FAMAS to kill this. Paramarine goes down, but I get a preliminary defense, this on the flank, this on the forward, and this for the recon. Mother goes down. What can you do? He moves the Gepard from here to here. LGB tries to get the Gepard and doesn't get the Gepard. And now he gets the Gepard and then gets killed by the iHawk. So that's 300 points over. Then I get a Jaguar HE. I want to drop it right on the iHawk, and then it eats an iHawk shot, and then it's a tornado shot. So highly unfortunate, my opponent has 2 cards of iHawks, so that's stopping my air spam completely. Turning tracks. These Gazelle cannons are killing this. Gazelle Celtic dies to the tornado. Very sad. Very sad. He's trying to push infantry into this, but I'm stopping him. There's a 50 cal and a SAS para. Move my Gazelle clots here, because if he wants to move down here, he's just gonna eat clots. So, because my opponent doesn't invested so much into air and AA, he doesn't really have enough forces to, push his advantage here, and I managed to set up a defense. Push my Sega Recon around here. Wanted to chill here, and I don't know why I put it here. I think I quickly just saw an opportunity and went there. Mirage 2000 dodges its shit, and then it's an iHawk and dies. Highly unfortunate. This iHawk wetted up literally from killing all of my shit, like compared to this. Another tornado up, trying to kill my Gazelle Hots. And there's a Mirage trying to stop him. Gets hit. The Gazelle Celtic does the finishing blow. And then more Gazelle Celtic shots from here. As you can see, this is really flexible and good. Does this Mirage 2000 die? No. So Tornado C trying to gun run all of my helicopters that he can't really deal with. He doesn't really have a lot of Gepards out. I think he's out of Gepards because he bought 2 cards of iHawks. Unusual choice. You would usually see like two cards of Gepards and 1 card of iHawk, but I guess it's working for him. You know, he locked down the airplay. I can't do much about this. So I buy some Arctic as the front line is completely static now. I can push. He can't really push as well. So gonna speed it up a little bit. He's buying shit to defend, buying an ATJ and buying a Panzergren. Gazelle Salty keeps missing the Tornado. Highly unfortunate. There's a Martyr 183 that I can't really do much about here. But it's not pushing its advantage, even though he could. I mean, he couldn't because of the Gazelle Hot. Which is whatever. I don't think I even see it here. And actually I do. The Milan tries to pop out and kill it. Another Tornado trying to kill the Gazelle Hot. And another Tornado that's probably gonna die. Yep. To the same Gazelle Celtic. And this Gazelle Celtic is max weapon now from all the planes he killed. So he's 76% accuracy now with a 0.4% aim time. Like, that's fucking insane. So his mistake is literally feeding planes into me. For no reason, really. But he's out of Gepard, so he has no other choice, right? But at the same time, he keeps buying planes. Keeps suiciding them, keeps losing them, but he still has nothing on the ground, really, to contest me anything. So finally he's, starting to get a bunch of Murders up. A bunch of Leopard 1s up. Leopard 1 here. This here died probably to the Popa. Trying to find it. Can't find it. Only unfortunate. Or maybe it stopped here. No. Unlucky. Anyway, he wants to push me here now. He wants to defend this, which is understandable. I'm sort of over-investing into this. So I'm trying to bomb his supplies here. I managed to do that. Because I was like, whatever, like, if I kill his supplies, it's gonna stop his push because he can't heal his units. And 105mm isn't really gonna kill anything that has armor on it, so what can I do? This Milan 2 is in a good spot to cut me off. Although it's completely out of range if I switch the thing here, so he should move it to this building, which I think he does at some point in the game. So nothing happening here, I'm just building up a defense here, building up a defense here, and everything. Because I have a 600 point advantage, I want him to attack me and then to execute the plan on going into Papa again. So cause that's my winning condition, I can't push him, I can only do backline action. I thought he was shooting me from this building, but he wasn't. So this Chasseur Para dies. Highly unfortunate. And now he moves it to this building, which is fair enough. This building is also good. This building is also good. VBL Rico here. 20mm here, but if he was faster, if he like had this infantry and murders here, he could have just walked in. I had absolutely fucking nothing to protect myself. I was expecting a push here. So I have 2 Segas here that I was gonna pop in and out of here to sideshot him. Harrier HE tries to kill, the 20mm succeeds. Mirage dies for nothing. Dies for nothing award. He moves up his iHawks, which is good. Another Tornado Seed. Not sure what his purpose was. He just kinda drove it down the lane. This push is much more interesting though. Dying to 80 GMs, I buy 2 Milans because I know he's gonna push mechanized stuff in. Gazelle Cannon on this angle, because I know his A is probably somewhere like here. So he's buying a bunch of Fuchses and Murders. This push is stalling, he should have waited a little bit. Another Harrier HE to kill my Milan 2. And then they die to the Celtic, especially the max with Celtic, because it's a guaranteed hit almost. So I move all of my Gazelle and cannons and everything that I had laying around here and move them here. But Gazelle cannons aren't really good. They're only good at killing unsupported infantry. If there's an autocannon firing on them, there's very little they can do. which is unfortunate. This P4 Milan is in a pretty decent spot to fuck his day up, but he notices me with the ballpa and kills me. So I get a normal Milan 2 here. This 20mm is does not long for this world, and this Gazelle cannon is trying to slow his push down. But as you can see, I can't stop him if he actually commits to pushing with infantry and fire support. All I can do is spam 80 gems into him, which I am doing, and his shit is dying to me. Thankfully, this VBL Milan also has a nice sightline. But he has absolutely no AA to push up here. I killed all of the Gepards. So all of his shit is just gonna suffer. VPL Milan dies from the Bopa. This VPL Milan, for some godforsaken reason, had an 80 GM sightline here, I guess. Or I had a Milan here, I am not sure. This CVRT Sultan is there. So Marders are just, absolutely killing me, and 15 minutes till the end of the game, and whatever this is. This is my final airmobile, by the way. And I want to use it to, transport the CV, because I'm also out of those CVs. Jaguar Cluster, I tried to get it for this, but then it's an iHawk. And then it's another iHawk, so that's my RNG there. iHawk goes down to me arting it because he put it in the middle of a field. His Tornado 80 dies and he survives on 1 HP. So my fighter game is pretty decent. Get more arty. What can I do? These 105mm aren't that bad, but they're pretty decent on targeting AA and infantry and supply, but outside of that, not much. Pretty cheap as well. So get my final airmobile and get my stack of gazelles, because I'm not contesting this again. Literally, I cannot get into this. I lose the infantry fight. So he keeps trying to reinforce it, and my idea is get the airmobile out, put it into this, and then get the commander airmobile into the Super Puma. I tell the Super Puma not to sell, of course. So I get all of my, I'm gonna speed it up a tiny bit. Get all of my, shitty helicopters along with the two remaining Gazelle Celtics. And as he's pushing, and as I'm arting him, he isn't really doing much here. Maybe I could have mounted the push here. Push my recon up a little bit over there, but I wasn't sure what he had there. And these guys are going on a journey through here to this. Thankfully, he has no Gepards left, and his iHawk is pushed forward, and this iHawk is in whatever this is. The truck. As you see, 105mm are harassing, but it's not enough to heal. Chasur Para sitting there being invisible, and now it's visible. Tornado, Seed up, but I have two fighters trying to get him. And he's on a +2 tick, so I have to get here fast. I have to think fast. This Tornado Seed notices this and then flies right past it. So my two Mirages are hunting it again. Now that I've seen this, I try and deal with it. There's some Gazelle Hots here and Gazelle Cannons. He smokes it off, but one of them dies. This Tornado Seed surviving is criminal, but what can I do? And this Commander Airmobile, because I thought he had some AA here or something, I send it around here and then this. He has this here, but this is kind of dead weight. This iHawk trying to target the Gazelle Celtics, but he can't. And then this Commander Airmobile is dropping here. These Mirages are still going around even though they're out of missiles. What can I do? Buys another iHawk. As I said, he has probably 2 cards of iHawks in his deck, and 2 Mirages can gun run this Bopa. iHawk bot misses, unlucky. This is almost out of fuel, but it doesn't matter because he drops the guy. Where are my Gazelle Celtics? I pushed them back for some reason. And then the Harrier doesn't drop the bombs, and after that I won my airmobiles. I was like mowing it behind this building, and I was really scared that he was gonna drop it on me, but he missed, thankfully. And that's it. We are back on a +2. So he has to get here really fast to equalize the tick. I have absolutely no way to hold this point. As I said, I'm out of airmobiles. I only brought one card. After this game, I brought two cards because it's obviously needed. Kill his CV with the Gazelle Hot. Here you're down from the Mirage. Gazelle Celtics are moving up to protect from more air. And after I cap this, I'm running this. This can't stay in this point. He's pushing here, but I have Gazelle Hot, Para Milan, and two mobiles here, so he can't really push. He should have taken all of this infantry and pushed it into this. This Cyhawk is out of ammo, so I'm just flying around for fun. I have no idea what this is targeting the Mirage. But he's targeting the Gazelle Hot instead, and that's a good play. So his Leopard 1 is now protected. This P4 Milan has to move out, and this is out of ammo. On this front, he's getting infantry. I'm out of ammo and everything. Put two Gazelle Celtics here just to chill. In reality, I should have just taken this Super Puma and dropped it into here. But my brain wasn't thinking. Which is highly unfortunate. I was like, I'm on a +2 and there's 10 minutes more. I'm arting the iHawk, and the fact that it doesn't die is hilarious. Like, look at the splash damage on 105, it's fucking nothing. P4 Milan goes down here, but I managed to get a Milan 2 here. Paramarines are gonna try and get through the forest into the point, and he's trying to get the CVRT Sultan and an Airmobile Puppet, fucking heroes. And I guess my opponent, I thought he ran out of CVs, which is why he GG'd out, but he obviously had CVs, and he had the time to actually beat me. Or at least try and beat me, get back into this point, but he didn't. So he surrenders, calls it GG. So GG will play to, Fat Kid, rank 380. I'm rank, I think, 45 now. I dropped to like rank 80 or 90 trying to play this div, so like even though I'm showing you games where I'm winning, like in reality you like most of the time you're gonna lose unless you pull, this absolute shit. So this Jaguar Seed is the fucking MVP, killed a lot of Gepards. The Sega Recon killing the Gepard, the one that infiltrated at the start of the game. This Commander Para killing whatever this is, and I think he played my game, he played into me. He tried to air spam instead of push the ground. And, if you're trying to air spam into 11E, 11E welcomes it, because up at that point, the game is up to RNG. And not to, Vertigo Duel, him steamrolling me. So he really should have just focused on buying the ground forces, and as you could see in that left point in the city, or whatever the fuck it is, he would very, very easily push me out if he, just put his mind into it. So as you can see, my air RNG better than his, and with the meme backline drops that you kind of have to do, and trying to cause chaos around the map, 11E can win even on a pretty bad map as Vertigo Duel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this ridiculous game. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.